Welcome back to News Watch 12 this morning, and turning now to Storm Watch 12 meteorologist Josh Colbert. Looking at the weather this week, it looks like we've started off pretty mild most places. Is it damp out there this morning near Chilliquin? Looks like there's a little bit of wet pavement, or that might just be my eyes. Looks like it might be a little damp start to their morning.
I think it's just your eyes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we're going to be dry on the east side this morning. We do have a storm system that's moving through, and it will bring some impacts to the east side, and I'll touch on that here in a minute. But the bulk of the impacts today are going to be along the coast and then up in the Cascades. This morning, it is a little bit chilly in Chilliquin, 33 degrees this morning, so just a little bit above freezing. But we're not as cold as what we were looking at yesterday morning. We're warmer by about 5 degrees, but still pretty chilly this morning in Lakeview, 29 degrees there, 37 degrees for Christmas Valley. We're in the 40s and 50s for the Shasta Valley, 40s for the Rogue Valley, mid 40s there along the coast in Curry County. All right, we'll time out the storm system that I've been talking about for the past day or so. So there you can see the bulk of the impacts are going to be up in the northern portions of the state of Oregon, up into Washington, but we will see some very light showers arriving along the coastline in the mid to late morning, and a little bit later in the afternoon, maybe we could see a few sprinkles in the Cascades, maybe some within the west side valleys of southern Oregon. Those chances are looking pretty low, but we're not ruling it out completely. And then we will be dry in a Thursday. But we will definitely see some impacts over on the east side, not in the way of precipitation, but in the form of some winds. Pretty blustery coming out of the west, up to 55 miles per hour. So that's why we have this wind advisory in place for eastern Klamath County, and for Lake County runs from 2 p.m. on Wednesday to 2 in the morning on Thursday. So for today, we're not going to see as much sunshine as yesterday, but it's still going to be just as warm as yesterday. The big story is just going to be the rain chances along the coast, and of course the winds over on the east side. And it's going to be kind of a hot breeze today, because temperatures are going to be in the 70s. We'll be in the mid 70s for the west side valleys, and we'll continue to be in the 50s and 60s there along the southern Oregon coastline. And then for tonight, it's going to be another night where those temperatures outside aren't going to feel bad at all. Of course, winds will keep on keeping on over on the east side as that wind advisory expires at 2 in the morning on Thursday, but we'll be in the 30s and 40s over on the east side, mid 40s for the west side valleys, and we'll dry out along the coast where temperatures there will be in the mid 40s. Now, another impact we'll see from the storm system will come around on Thursday. The storm system is going to drop our high temperatures by about 15 degrees. So it's going to be noticeably cooler on Thursday, but the temperatures will rebound quite nicely as we get into Friday and especially into Saturday. So here's the bottom line for the forecast. We have some very small chances for rain on the west side today, primarily along the coast. It'll be pretty blustery on the east side. We'll cool off by about 10 to 15 degrees into Thursday, and then we will warm up and see plenty of sunshine into Friday and Saturday. So here is your 7-day forecast along the coast. Small rain chance for today, and then drying out into Thursday. Winds do pick back up into Friday, but will warm up into the mid 60s for Siskiyou County. Look at the story arc with the temperatures over the next 3 days. 80 degrees to 65 degrees, back to 70, and we'll be pretty close back to the place we originally started at. Saturday and Sunday getting pretty close to 80 degrees. And then for the east side, again, windy today. We have that wind advisory in place. Tomorrow, winds will still be pretty blustery, but there's no wind advisory in place, at least not a formal one as of yet. And then we will warm back up into the 70s for Saturday and Sunday. For the mountains, I've alluded to this a lot, and I'm just going to keep talking about it because it's so important, but our snowpack is going to continue to melt as we have all these warm temperatures, so much sunshine. So that's something we'll be keeping track of as wet season kind of comes to a close. And then for the Rogue Valley, much cooler into Thursday, warming back up near 80 degrees for Saturday and Sunday. Really a beautiful stretch of weather for the next 7 days.